Hi, my name is Helen Green, and I was diagnosed 6 years ago with a very aggressive squamous cell cancer on my hand. I started with a very small bump, biopsy, it grew back, biopsy, it grew back. They took a big quarter-sized chunk out of the back of my hand. By the time I went in 3 weeks later to have my stitches out, I had cancer down my whole suture line on both sides. The doctor looked at me and said, I don't know what this is, but it's not cancer because I got it all. I walked out of that office determined to find some other way to fix my cancer. At that time, 6 years ago, when I started looking for alternative, Budwig came up, the Budwig mix. The Budwig mix is very helpful for cancer patients. So in finding out where to learn about Budwig mix, I found the Budwig Center in Spain, and I found some clinics in Mexico. At the time, I didn't really want to go to Mexico, so I went to Spain. And there I became aware of Bill Henderson's book, Cancer Free. And lo and behold, the co-author of that book was Dr. Garcia here at Utopia Wellness. He was in my backyard, an hour away. So by that time, the cancer had spread. Therapies in Spain brought out cancer across the entire back of my hand. And by the time I reached Dr. Garcia, it had gone up my arm to this point. So when I said it was aggressive, it was aggressive. And one thing you learn here is that he doesn't mince words. He's very honest about what he feels about your program. I was due to go take care of my mother, my 90-some-year-old mother, for a few weeks for my brother to have some relief. He looked at me and says, you want to do that or you want to die? I was there. That was a Friday. I showed up Monday, and I stayed for about 8 weeks. What can I say about this program? This program will change your life. It doesn't just fix your cancer, it repairs your life. I didn't realize how my emotions played into shutting down your immune system so that it can't fight abnormal cells, let alone fight a tumor that is formed. That was huge for me. It was life-changing because I had a few issues that had been bothering me for years. I didn't realize it was the key to my developing cancer. They give you many different ways to work on your emotions here, which you have group sessions, you have time with a psychologist, you have time with a very gifted massage therapist who is very intuitive about keying into what's going on in your body. And you have the ability to share with other patients. And the staff is unbelievable. They're just, when I say it's like a total program, it really is. So when I dealt with my most difficult issue, the red, feverish cancer that was on the back of my arm settled down, and within 3 more weeks it was gone. That's how much emotions were playing into what was going on with my cancer. What did I take away? What is different now that I have come through Utopia? I was really almost glad I got cancer because so many things about my life are better. I don't let emotional problems sit and fester. They get taken care of now. Do I still work the program? Am I still taking my supplements? My vitamin D level stays over 80. My organic food consumption is probably 95%. The Budwig mix is still a very big component of my breakfast. It's probably almost every day. I finished my program a little over 6 years ago, and I am still cancer-free. This program, you can't not do the program and expect to be cancer free. It becomes a life, but it's easy. It becomes a life pattern, and once you start, you realize that you feel lousy if you don't stick to it. Oh, and I forgot to mention there's things like coffee enemas. Those are still part of my detox program at home. I feel great after one. When I first heard that this was going to be part of my life, I thought, okay, sure. I'm right there, sign me up. But I feel great after one. And I buy my Gerson coffee, the good organic, pesticide-free, etc. coffee. It was just, I've gone so far as I have an alkaline filter on my under sink filter so that I get my alkaline water every day. There's this, you realize that the world we're living in isn't kind to our bodies anymore. And what you're learning here aren't just skills to fix your cancer, it's skills to fix your body and to keep you healthy in a very chemically hostile world. So, I have many friends who have been diagnosed cancer since I came through the program. Many of them are, they're told about, you have cancer and you need to start chemo and you need to have surgery and you need to have radiation. And while they look at me and they see the walk that I've walked, I want to tell them that, and I have told many of them that path isn't successful. The survival rates on chemo and radiation and surgery are so low. I want to live. And this program, the success rate of this program is huge. I try to encourage them. I will say some follow my advice and come. Some don't, because the fear factor, what doctors put in, it's not just do this and they sign you up, come in Monday, we're going to start. You have time. Your cancer didn't start yesterday, and it doesn't need to be fixed tomorrow. You have time. You have time to look at YouTube. You have time to watch the videos. You have time to read the books. You have time to talk to Dr. Garcia. You have time. Don't get on the train. And you owe it to yourself to take the time to find out how to fix your cancer.